Man, look at this. Another midday in the daytime live stream. I swear to God, I was doing something else. I was actually doing some for real. What's up with the black? What's up with the black screen? I got to figure out what's going on with my other camera. But listen, as I was working on some web stuff, I got diamonds and pearls on. And this is a master class in pentatonics, shapes, and some of the movements in this that Prince makes. Folks are out of their minds if they ever think that Prince didn't know music theory. It's silly. Silly, silly, silly. So I'm going to show you some stuff. The song is in the key of G. And the first thing I want to show you are different positions of the pentatonic scale. Check this out. Here's G. All right, that's shape number 1. Here's shape number 2. Sorry, I gave you a wrong finger in there. Here's shape number 3. Shape number 4. And then shape number 5. And we're going to touch all of those shapes. We're going to touch them all. We're going to touch them all to get this vibration. We're going to touch them all. We're going to touch them all. Listen, if you're just joining, don't be coming up in here and not saying nothing. Say hello. Hit that like button. There we go. Look. Am I froze like right there? Come on, man. Damn, Gina. I might have to do something with that other camera. I don't know what's going on. So, listen. You're brand new around here. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And if you want to keep these free lessons going, utilize some of the links in the description or somewhere around this channel. You can check out Bass Note Master. That is up there. You can check that out. But let's get into this tune, man. So, again, our shapes. You can already hear the line starting to take shape. You can already hear it starting to take shape right there. But that's not it, though. All right? I'm going to use, as always, Songmaster Pro. If you're a Prince fan, you know this tune, and you know that it starts off with this very what that is harmonics, right? So peep, I'm just touching. You see that sort of, I'm just touching real lightly over that fret. That is the 5th fret of the A string, the 9th fret of the D string, and then the 5th fret of the G string. And then watch this, I'm going to play C. That's that intro part. Isn't that pretty? And then we got our guitar part. Now watch this. Here's the first. Do 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 do. I'm going to show you a couple of places to play that. And when I say I'm going to show you a couple of places to play that, because I want to take it in so you can learn more about how to navigate the neck and things like that, not just one little thing. So, can also be played here. D, E, G, A, G. See? That's the first part. The second part, if we look at these in little blocks, Do dee 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 da. Next part. Ba do do dee da ba ba. There's 3 parts. Then, and you get these fingerings. Man, this works out. Every song is everything we learn, everything we do is teaching us something, right? So we got F, A, C, E, D. So that's the 2 parts. And now this other part is weird-ish. It's easy for it to sound like this. But what it really is D, F, A, C, B, and then G. So let me play all those parts together. Just moving 3 shapes. Let's do that again. 2, 3, 4. Got to do that again. Can't keep doing that. 3, 4. This will be the day that you will hear me say that I will never run away. Look at how that line is melodic, is following that vocal. So that's the first part. Okay, that's the verse, the intro, and the verse. Now we've got our chorus. If I gave you diamonds and pearls. Watch this. Very, very super duper common language. We're in the key of G. We're going to go from the 5. There's the da. If I gave you. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 2. Repeat that. Now we're going to do something different. We're going to the open E, which would be the 6 of G. Back to the top. Right? Now, there's a modulation, and we get into that by playing. We're going to play F, E flat, and then we're going to go to another key. But I'm going to play the shapes, and then you, if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, what you can do, if you get it before I tell you, type it in the chat. Okay, so we're oh, is that right? There it is. So we go. Do you know what key we went to? We went up a minor 6. So now we're in the key of E flat. And then to get out of that, we've got that big do 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 do. See, I'm proud of myself right now because I have not ticked off the copyright people in this particular live stream. I do that almost every live stream. I'm not doing it this time. So our transition, F, E flat. That's the D to the I to the A to the M. All right. But you notice here, I'm using a different fingering. So how can I do this from the intro part? No, is that right? There it is. You can take when you get one of those shapes, you can get them and use that as a discovery tool, right? I don't need to get too deep off in that, but where are you? Let's go to that. That's a tricky part, but here's what it looks like. That's the first part of that. Now, I should say this. I should be very transparent. I think the best way that my videos at least, I don't know what you do with anybody else's videos, is let what I'm showing you be like a springboard or a inspiration for you to go and listen to the record and then sit down and try to play the record on your own. All right. Also, if you wanted to use something like Songmaster, and I know some people are, you're purist and you just, I don't want to use the slowdown and I don't want to use the slowdown and I don't want to use stem separation and I just want to walk 3 miles uphill in the snow with a lump of coal on my back. You can do that. You're welcome to do that. But in modern times, 2026, you can use a tool like Songmaster Pro to play along. And if you got to slow stuff down, loop section, you can do that. All right? So ain't no shame in that game. Definitely not no shame in mine. So and that's the only tricky part right there, because we have to go first finger, and then we got this crossover with the pinky finger. Very, very classical, romantic kind of feel to it. And then we're jumping right back up to the top again. Now, if you wanted to cheat it, you could go, because it's right there. It's right there under your fingers. But I believe on the recording, he's it's really doing that jump. That's good practice right there. Especially if you're like me on a 5-string. The crossing over, muting. Let's do that again. 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to go all the way up here. 3, 4. That is such a cool line. Let me see if I could play enough of. Let me just play the drums. Repeating over and over again. Now there's a little bit more movement on the recording bass here, but I just want to concentrate on these shapes. Chorus. Now here we go with that change. Oh, wrong. Oh, I'm tripping. Here's the change. I'm surprised I didn't mess that up just now. I didn't mean it wasn't perfect, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. But let's I want to try that again because I was goofing. This is that modulation to E flat. We'll go from the chorus. Here we go. Wow, I jumped it. I'm taking some liberties with the articulation, by the way. Ah! Almost. Okay, so you get the idea. But again, I just love. I like tunes like this where we get to see these, all of them got a little something, but we get to see these shapes that bring us through the length of the neck, these pop tunes like this. So again, just as a recap, we're in the key of G, right? And if you're familiar with like the 5 shapes of a pentatonic scale, there's a shape 1, shape 2, shape 3, shape, what did I say? Shape 1, shape 2, shape 3, shape 4, and shape 5. All related so you got something in shape 5 here. In the third shape, and you could also play that. Sorry. All in the same place. Now, if I'm playing this here, what note did I start on? I started on D, right? But instead of jumping all the way down here to D, I don't necessarily have to do that. You see what I'm saying? There's diamonds and pearls, friends. It ain't rocket science. It's pocket science. Peace.